Hi, Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you are doing really, really well. So focus on the light. Let me get this in focus here. And sorry for the glare. So focusing on the light, focusing on the light that keeps you inspired, the light that keeps you energized and joyful and happy. And often the light can come from within. And, this is a beautiful card because it's really, even when times are tough and we feel a little bit of that darkness creeping in, if we can just tune a little bit towards the light and, of some moment, of some memory that had that carefree lightness that brings it to our heart and to our soul. And so, I also think this extends to the people that you're around. Sometimes people can't help themselves and they say things that are negative or complaining or, whatever it is. It just seems never to be a good day. And, that's draining. So again, as part of your strategy for life and for moving forward is to focus on the light and to surround yourself with people who also do the same thing and who are lighthearted and, can have their heavy moments. We all have heavy moments, but not to live there. Visit and then get out of there, and try to get back to a light place. And again, I appreciate that for some, it's hard when you have that difficulties within your daily life that you're dealing with. So, the light brings happiness, it brings abundance. And so as much as you can focus or meditate on the goodness in life and the opportunities that we have to live our lives and to live them relatively the way that we want to, then, each day can get better. Focusing on the light. Not only the light of the sun, the light of the love of your friends and your family and your partner, your husband or wife, but it's the light of good times and of good spirit that lifts us. And it creates the beaming smiles. Are the experiences that we have with others. So for this week, be the light and share your light. So now I'm going to move on to the body. And so I'm going to pull an oracle card for the body. This is a good night's sleep. So thank you for helping me relax and sleep deeply, for I know that you are guiding, healing, and protecting me while I rest, dear Archangel Raphael. So it's a sense of get a good night's sleep and do all the necessary things to do before you go to sleep, as they say. Turn off all electronics. Put your phone somewhere else. Put it in the other room. Let me get this here. What else can you do to get a good night's sleep? Limit your caffeine before you go to bed. Limit alcohol. Try not to eat a heavy meal. I mean, all these little things that we read about in the magazines and online articles, but they do help. And perhaps turning off the TV, turning off all the electronics is probably the best way to go. Because sometimes when we're sleeping now, it can be irresistible to grab your phone and check in on Facebook or Instagram or whatever it may be. So make sure that you do things that are going to get you into a deep sleep, which is maybe there are some things that track sleep. I've tried them, but I haven't had a lot of good success with them, because then I feel anxious when I see how bad my results are. And so I think what works best is to make your bed comfortable with the colors that you appreciate and the colors that you respond well to. And If your pet is with you, if it doesn't bother you, sleep with your pet. It's always wonderful to have a warm little creature nearby, but to carve out your space and to make it comfortable. And perhaps to say a little affirmation before you go to bed, a little gratitude affirmation before you go to bed. Give me guidance to go have a deep sleep where I'm rested and refreshed and wake up energized to greet the day. Whatever it may be. But having a good night's sleep, really, they say, affects all parts of our life. And from experience, I've been one that I feel I don't need a lot of sleep. And so I fail in that regard, but I'm trying to do better because I hate the thought of going to bed. I hate the thought of not doing something and being busy. And so to get myself into a place for good sleep, it's usually I'm so tired that I end up falling asleep. So I'm working on it. But it's the things of tuning out from electronics and having a comfortable space and laying off the heavy food before you go to bed or snacking and things. So let me know what you do to get a good night's sleep, and let me know what I can do, what suggestions you have for me, since I need some help right there. And now let's take a look at the spiritual side, the spiritual self, emotional self. And this is, I believe, a deck from Spiritual Messages, I think John Holland. I really like it. I think it's a lovely oracle card deck. Okay. Stay connected. We were all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to the source. So, whatever your source may be, and whether your source is divine power, God, whatever God you pray to, whomever, that staying connected into the grand scheme of life, staying connected to your purpose, staying connected to your desires, even staying connected to those in your immediate environment, your family, your friends, your loved ones, your husbands, wives, girlfriends, boyfriends. So, staying connected, again, it's our lifeblood. And it's what feeds the engine, because otherwise it can be a very lonely and challenging life. But when you have others and when you feed from the strength from others, then we become much more powerful. I also think that it helps stability as well, to give you that groundedness and that comfort of that there are these connections throughout the world, throughout life, whether they're right here, that you can grab someone's hand, whether you are praying to spirit and to your angels, or whether you're connecting again through something like the power of social media, where there are connections, where people develop relationships. One of the most powerful things to live a fulfilled and happy life is and always will be the connections that we make. And as I think about tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life, why do we do that? We do that because we get busy. We get busy dealing with the grind of life. And that is paying the bills, working, having dysfunctional family drama, having workplace drama. Whatever it may be, there are always little things that pop up that kind of take us off course of what is important, which is to think about your higher purpose. Think about the world at large, the universe at large. Think about how can you make it a better place? What can you do? How can you connect to others so that not only are you enriched, but other people are too? It's really about giving as well. So that's a beautiful card. I think we've pulled it earlier this year, but I think it's an important message, is to stay connected and feel that, to feel the heartbeat on the other side, to feel the warmth and the generosity of other spirits who are also giving back. I'd like to pull a theme for the week, and so I'm using the Osho Zen, and this is just something to, let me try not to drop them, something to meditate or focus on, contemplate. The Creator. So nice, that card is not glary, not glossy. So the Creator, you're the creator of your life, and it could be, again, divine source, however you want to interpret it. But this is about this beautiful glowing ball. It's the spirit. It's our desire to create. It's our desire to have children, to nurture families, to build businesses, to build things that change people's lives, medicines, books, culture, everything. Creation is, it leads to the magician and manifesting our skills and our abilities, that we have so much hidden within. And if we allow it to come out, and if we allow it to be nurtured, to be developed, and to be shared, then again, it's a powerful opportunity to find higher purpose within life, the Creator. So whether the Creator is, again, your divine source that you connect and touch base with, or whether you feel that it's this ball of light within you that needs to be fed and needs to come out so that you can share your gifts with the world. I think it's an amazing card. So, in terms of the week, as we lead up to the holidays, many people will be making things for their loved ones, homemade gifts. Others will be continuing to write their story, to work on their books, to write songs, to sing, to bring music into people's lives. So there's so many opportunities for creation and to be a creator. So whether you are creating a stable and loving family environment for your kids, helping them with their homework, it's just great stuff. Creating and being connected as well. And then finally, I'd like to pull an oracle card that's kind of a weekly practice area. And I believe this is called Messages from the Guides. Very simple, straightforward oracle message. Very nice. Feel joy in all you do. And feeling joy in all you do really allows you to bring out the light and to shine your light and let people feel the warmth of your light on them. Isn't it great, though, to be around people who are, have joy in all the simple things, and to be smiling and to be affirming and positive? It's wonderful to find those people, and it's great to have relationships and friendships with them. And there's joy out there. And I will just close on one note there about joy, because I remember talking to a life coach many, many years ago. And I said, isn't joy like when you have a baby or you get married? It's like that special occasion. And she said, no, you need to live with joy every day. That sense that you don't have to wait for that special occasion when you fall in love or you meet, you have a child or whatever it may be. That you need to find the purpose in your life so that you feel that joy every day. And I was really taken aback. So I think that's great advice, which is, again, find the joy. And if you have to scaffold and move it up, if you're in a place where you're not really feeling joy because whatever, life is weighing heavy, then do something that can at least get you to a better place so that you're in a position to feel joy in how you lead your life. So, for me, what feel joy in all you do, I think, is a really important message. I also think focus on the light and the Creator are also two very key ideas as well. So I hope that you have a wonderful week and that it's productive and happy and filled with joy. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, or comment. And if you're new to this channel, then please subscribe if you enjoyed it. And I have a lot of other readings, daily, monthly, and just started a regular live stream on Friday nights at 9:30. I'll answer your questions. We'll go with the flow. We'll talk. We'll have a topic to discuss as well. It was great fun. So I hope to see you again. Thank you so much for watching, and many blessings to you for a wonderful week. Take care. Bye-bye.